Test it.
Hell yeah. Let's check this. We, I think we're good. Oh, no, I got to fix this. This is the big thing. We'll just put on. This looks nice. All right. I think we're going. We're rolling here.
Is it supposed to be playing?
No, I don't want to play it.
Oh.
It was too fast cutting. It's distracting, I think.
Okay.
So I kind of select, and it won't have an ad play. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talkin and Hangin. Before I get too far, because I tried to edit this too much, let's just cut to the title card. Dennis.
It's your favorite hot damn bakst.
Last night we had some fun. We had my first time at the stew.
The stew.
Do you want to explain what the stew is?
Well, first I'll explain who I am.
Yeah, they know who you were from the first episode. Fourth ranked highest episode.
Fourth ranked highest.
Or third. Maybe third.
Maybe third.
Jordan, number one.
Okay.
Obvious
fair
reasons.
enough.
Then I want to say you for two for a while. And now I think Sam, first episode, beat you. Sam Malm, who's back on, I think her episode might have dropped right before this one.
Getting beat out by the women, huh?
Yeah. And then I want to say you're third.
All right.
We could check. Want to check?
Let's check.
Moment of
Top
truth.
five for
As I'm
sure.
doing that, explain who you are. Just give me a recap.
Man, Rudy Wilson, Rudy of all trades, a.k.a. Root Scoop Fresh Fruit, a.k.a. the youngest child on my mama and my daddy's side. Yeah, man, we was at the stew last night. The stew is
Ranked number 3, baby. Right above, by about 60 views, Chad Zuma.
if you're not third, you're last, baby.
That's true.
Yeah, the stew, that's our spot, man. Me, Kelvy, Nard. We got a little studio spot we do shows at.
Yeah.
If
I
you
like
look
it
it
a
up
lot.
on Google, you would not find it under the stew.
No.
It's actually called Metanoia
It is.
Ministries Media.
It is.
But that's the name of my LLC, and Google makes you name buildings and commercial buildings after the actual company.
Well, it did feel a little bit of a church vibe. It was like a fun comedy church.
Comedy church.
Good green room. Walking tacos.
Walking Taco, yeah. Walking Taco Tuesdays
crowd.
every single Tuesday at the Stew, 911 East 11. East 11. What am I talking
911.
about? Jesus. 911 East
You gotta say
122nd
911.
Avenue. Huh?
You got to say 911.
911?
It's 911, right?
911. Okay. Well, we do it in the
I know.
909 building. We have two
true.
addresses. There's a 911, but this the address
Just
I get.
go to Coastal.
Go to Joy Bar.
Yeah, go to
Yeah. So
Speaking of, you can see us there soon.
911
Yes.
East 122nd Avenue, Tampa, Florida 33612. Pull up to the stew every single Tuesday. 7:30 is for the open mic. If you're a comic and if you're a guest, you want to watch the open mic, you show up at 7:30. The main show starts at 8:30. We got Walking Tacos. It's Walking Taco Tuesday. BYOB.
And every Tuesday, except when he's here with me. Sorry, guys, to cancel that night. Come see us monthly at Overtime.
Monthly.
You got to keep coming out. I'm going to lose the gig. I can't do 40 minutes in that bitch. Here's the mom song again. No, but we know you from the gimmick. That's how we
Gimmick.
met.
Absolutely.
mostly.
Yeah, you actually put me on the spot in a good way at the gimmick.
Hell yeah.
Which it was
What'd I do?
Well, I had just finished my set. That was your first time seeing me.
Get my car, boy.
Yes, yes,
You want to get spots? It's the bikes.
it's the bike. Ring, ring. Yeah, no, but you did. You was like as soon as my set was done, before I could even get off, you was like, "Hey, you want to do a spot on the Dirty Show, like on the God mic?" And I was so
Hell
like
yeah.
taken aback, and I'm even like, "Who's this even talking to me?"
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, yeah." And then everybody just started clapping and cheering. And I was just like, "Whoa!" But I
was back in the day. Was like those mics were fun.
Yeah,
they were fun.
Yeah. This was.
I used to do that all the time because if you had a good set, I was so quick to give out. Because I still,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
It was the prime of the gimmick back in the day.
No, it
It's
was
still getting there, but
It was
August 1st we'll be back. You'll see.
It was. No, it was a great time. Y'all were always cool to me. You, Sean, everybody just involved with the gimmick.
He's in Vermont right now for a month.
Is he?
He'll be back on the. He's gonna
That's
be on the
hometown,
pod.
right? He's from Vermont,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
So he's doing some family stuff, I think.
Yeah. So I fuck with the gimmick though. Like
Yeah.
even before I had my own spot, and since I don't have social media, I would always just tell people to find me at the gimmick. Like, oh man, you were so funny. Like, can I follow you? Nah, but I be at the gimmick every Friday and
That's what I'm
Saturday, and then they
That's what I'm
pull up.
Speaking of
So.
the Friday and Saturday, come see. This will be who knows when, but most likely he's there.
And most likely he's there.
And Joy Bar, who do a lot. Which
Yeah.
we don't have to get into that world, but Joy Bar is fun. And the last show was amazing.
Joy Bar is necessary. I think you said that before. Like Joy Bar, it's
Yeah.
necessary. You got to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Just being some, and I don't mean this as far as the establishment, but as far as the environment of the show, just being some low class, like dive bar, raunchy.
Funny. It has to be actually funny.
It has to actually be funny.
Because sometimes you can do jokes on. I mean, I'm guilty of this. You kind of like, this kind of is a low ball.
Right.
Here's a pun or something. Like,
right.
Do pun at Joy Bar. It's like your head goes through that door that's already broken.
Right. Yeah.
You get a swirly in the toilet with no fucking no stall.
Stall.
Still, that is sorry. Have you shit there before?
Oh yeah, several times.
You had to just
several times.
I think I did
It's got to be
twice.
quick though.
That's quick. Kind of. Maybe that's why they do it like that.
Yeah.
They probably do it because no cocaine. That's now I'm putting it together. Just to not, but like you can just.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, they're doing that's not going to stop them.
That's
That's not going to stop them. It's snowing.
All the closet doors there are open anyway. I'm sure somebody.
I mean, I've got in there and no one knew who I was.
Oh,
And I
right.
started setting up for a show. I was like, I'm like, hey, like who is this?
Right.
Wait, I didn't even know we had the door.
Right.
we snuck a painting in, and it's still there.
Literally.
They don't know what's going on there. But
I
love it.
stole a sweater and snuck a painting in.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I didn't steal it. I took it down and gave it to the person who wanted it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stole it. And
The audience member, but it was a giveaway. I think we might have fucking. Who cares? But shout out to Trey. I love that place. I really do love the place.
I do.
I think
It's-
once a month's the trick.
it's necessary, yeah.
It's necessary because weekly was not necessary. Weekly was starting to be like, we like not doing. We have nothing else to do.
Especially on a Thursday, because a lot of those people that would come on Thursdays, they would probably be there on Thursday anyway to play pool
Exactly.
or
It wasn't
whatever.
for a comedy show.
It wasn't for the comedy show.
Sunday
so,
it was
yeah.
amazing to have.
Yeah.
We walk in, no one's there, and 7:05, 7:10, 7:50. It was just fun. I don't want to open that to he doesn't want to make it an open mic. I hate that because I'm still like, he's only seen the bad stuff. He watches from the back. Oh, that's embarrassing. Who do you think it is?
I don't know. I just got a text too.
Oh, check it. It's my mom.
I got a text.
I gotta turn that down. It's gonna be annoying.
I'm like, what? Oh, that's
I
your
know, it's
computer?
Well, one of them is on. I usually have them off.
I think I got
I'm
a
gonna
text
I think if I muted across the board though. Sorry, this is unprofessional pod.
I got a text from Guitar Center.
Oh, what'd you get? I have to go.
Revolutionize your rig with a
What?
new line
Your what?
6
Okay.
Helix Stadium effects processor. I'm trying to sell me something.
Oh, that actually was one of my questions. Look at that. In my high
What,
little
what,
Joy
Guitar
Bar
Center?
versus Imperial versus that'd be hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, you mentioned my name for at Guitar Center, you get 10%. Add it to the tab. Joy Bar versus Imperial versus Overtime Pub 52. Those are the three. Me and Rudy. Those are the bar shows. So those are only three I kind of do now. I'm not. We talk about we did the chicken wing place, but these are our consistent bad boys. What's your favorite?
Imperial, Joy Bar, or OT52.
I guess I like it for all different reasons.
I'm going to definitely tell you what's my least favorite.
I guess
Yeah,
Imperial.
absolutely.
I think you've had a bad set there once too, right?
I've never had a bad set there.
Just something's not there for the show.
It's just like anytime we've ever went there and people are sitting down there listening and they give the show a chance, it's always great. That's just not
last
always,
one was fun,
right. That's
but
just
the one
not,
before that.
Yeah, it's just not always guaranteed. Like you, and especially
stopped.
with my style of comedy.
Yeah,
Me talking to them is just giving them more liberty to talk, and I don't necessarily even mean the person who's talking to me. I mean
everyone's
everybody.
like, oh, it's a conversation,
right? You feel what I'm saying? Like now they're talking to each other,
And it
even
used to be
about
10
what,
p.m.
And it used to be
On
10
a-
p.m.
which I
And,
think-
but that's the start of the show. I'm going
Exactly.
closer
And
to 11
I remember
something,
last
12
time the lady
something.
got into the fight. That's when people get
yeah.
very
yeah. She pushed the what's the comic name
Robin.
or whatever. Yeah, like I'm like yeah. So that's why it's not that I have an ought against the place. It's doing comedy there at those times that we was trying to like.
We just call it some nights.
Yeah, like-
we think it'd be a 3-hour show. He's like, go up and do another song. Go up and do another song. I'm like, this Russian's gonna kill me.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, like
Like
that-
literally, if I
yeah.
don't go up and do a song, he's gonna kill me in the back with a bullet through my fucking head. Or if I go up and or we get served to the fucking. I mean, my songs, thank God, would do all right. But like
Right.
remember the 4 drunk ladies there that one
Yeah.
night. Just, but it was last good show. Like we're there again soon.
Yeah, no, it was.
I think
it
that's a trick
was,
though. Saturday 8.
Saturday 8. I think was perfect. Like I said, I think it's when you're
Figure it out.
with comedy, when you take comedy and you try to make it compete with another reason somebody's already there,
Exactly.
which is
Dates
being
or whatever,
drunk,
being drunk, yeah.
whatever, you're gonna. It's an uphill battle, and
Big
that's
time.
why. So it's. I think Imperial set up the right way, and that's anything. But Imperial set up the right way, I think, is great. And Imperial is nowhere near.
Cool little room.
It's nowhere near the least favorite rooms. Just say in the history of that I've done. I'm just saying out of these three.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be number. It would be number 3.
I think I have more stress from that one because I feel like I like Serge. He's a great dude. All that's fun stuff. Obviously, we're buds, but he does scare me. Like, so it's going great, best friend in town. You know, it puts a lot of pressure on the show. It's like, we don't get this. I'm fucking. I got the people back in my homeland. I'm like, oh god. So it's a lot of pressure on that. So I don't like that. I think Joy,
like a fucking prize fighter.
I'm saying, 100%. I'm like, dude, there's 60. There was no one in here before. Now there's 22 people.
Right.
That's a win in my book.
Yeah.
Your drinks are $90. They got to bring those prices down. Bring the prices down.
Yeah.
Joy Bar I love because Tradus is such a supporter guy.
Yeah.
He always watches from the back in the cam, which is nice.
Trey's father, who started that bar, was smart to open a bar like that in that area. Because for Serge, his biggest problem is you in downtown Channel Side.
A lot of places to go, bro.
And they just built that whole area up even more, like
Water Street. You're a block away from Water Street. And you're paying the same pricing because it's like I'm not.
Yeah, they gonna tax you to be there. So which makes him then tax people to come there. But so you got to kind of just cater to that audience.
And they got Overtime 52, which I like for what it is.
I like
the drive.
Yeah,
the drive back. And,
it's a long drive. I mean, like I said, my mom lived out there, so I've made that drive plenty of times.
She's great. She's awesome.
Oh yeah, OT 52. I mean, I guess in my order would probably be Joy Bar, OT 52, and then Imperial, and that's only because there's some like with all three having their failures.
Yes, we've had great shows.
For some reason enjoy Joy Bar's failures. Like the
doesn't hurt us.
The pain that comes with Joy Bar is almost enjoyable versus
great bartenders. The friends,
you know what I'm saying. OT 52 is kind of more or less like I've always had great sets there, but I'm still entering into a whole other world that's not mine every single time. You feel what I'm saying?
Age-wise, race-wise.
Like, just...
And, I mean, you say you're gay, they're like...
You're right. Just, I mean, like, yeah, I'm literally...
When you walk in, it's like the post...
Right.
You go to the bathroom?
It's like by the end of the show, don't get me wrong. No, like, they love me.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, they're ready to buy food or whatever else.
Like out with the guitar they're making. Like, I up with I4 because like that gets... I see their face, like...
Yeah.
Here you go. I4 does something. I'm like, maybe I am a fucking hack, but how am I supposed to? I4 does something. How am I supposed to get these guys on my side? And then you get their trust, and then you start fucking around with them and shit.
Right. Yeah,
but even when you say you're a Jew, there, it's like, they don't know what that is.
Yeah,
it's like, we heard about them Zion. That's funny. Like a country guy who's very involved in the Zionist movement. Anyways, gimmick nights. We talked about crowd work and then weed. Obviously, how you feel about weed? I hate you didn't smoke on the Juneteenth show.
Yeah, because I had to be clean for the show.
So you think you agree that you might be a little sharper and better not smoking with comedy? I am.
It's not necessarily sharper and better with comedy. It's sharper and better with my decision makings when I have to be conscious while I'm doing comedy. Like when I'm just on stage and I'm just free, I'm just going to react to whatever is happening in the moment, and I already know what my parameters are as a human and where I'm not going to go. So I'm never going to
say what I say.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, if I'm like crowd working with somebody, I'm never going to be just like going in on you in such an insulting way where I'm like, man, crooked ass teeth and
exactly.
I'm not, that's not funny for me.
No, you text that to me all the time, but other than that,
so for me, like, it's,
you're positive.
People always know that I'm kidding. I'm never like coming at you sideways.
Somebody walked out on you once.
Willy Wonka? But I wasn't even crowd working him. I literally asked him, why does he have that on? That was the only thing I asked him. And then he just storms out and just, where you going, bro? To find a real comedian. I'm like, what did I do? I don't even know you. I just literally said, bro, why are you...
For those who don't know, Andy Peters, nice guy. But yeah, I think he had enough that night. I wasn't there that show, but... I mean,
I didn't know he was a comic or
whatever. Either way, it's hard not to address that.
Right. Like, you're sitting here. It's not a costume thing.
It's like a burn victim. We're like, okay, I get that's a burn victim, but I'm not going to address, I don't have to address because, like,
obvious.
They didn't leave the house to be like, look at me.
Right, look
you
at
left
you
the house.
Right.
And I'm not talking, he goes by the name Andy Wonka. He has a golden chocolate bar. He does magic trick. He's a gem of a man.
Right.
But he's clearly drawing attention to himself.
Right.
He's in the third row.
Right.
As Willy Wonka.
Right.
To a black man. How could you not say something? And that was nice.
And I didn't say, right. I didn't say, man, look at this stupid motherfucker, man. What the hell? I didn't do any of that. I said, bro, what you got going on with this? Like, why you got that on? Oh. I'm like, what?
What would you do though if he and then he goes to get up and he just like the flip and he stumbles down like Willy Wonka down the. He goes,
his cane is still standing up.
I'm just kidding, Rudy. I love you.
I love chocolate.
Yeah,
chocolate comics.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, shout out to him. Like I said, I didn't mean no harm by it, but
that's okay. That's how I wanted to. Yeah.
But yeah, OT52, it's a, like I said, once they realize what's happening and they understand that I'm going to be conversating with them the whole time, they buy in, they like it, et cetera, et cetera. But Joy Bar, like I said, to me, even on the Thursdays, people smacking pool balls over here. You know what I'm saying? Just everything, just the game on, whatever.
Every TV on,
It's like, but nah, like I'm up for this challenge. Like let's
the speaker's next to the guy playing beer pong.
Right. It's like, nah, I'm going to see how many people's attention I can get while I'm on stage.
It's always a good show when I'm in between comics. I'm mentioning like how much time's left in the show. I'm like, guys, don't worry.
It's almost over.
It's almost over for all of us. Trey's
me?
not here, baby. We're not. No. Once I notice that camera's in the back, I go, we still got to do a damn show.
I always get to see Lydia. I know, I know
Lydia's
she's
great.
taken, but
Shout out Lydia, and also I forgot the other bartender's name we've been having recently. She's cool. Though.
I've only
actually
met her once. I've seen her maybe 2 or 3 times, but I only met her once.
What happened?
That's actually good. They got I don't understand why they only be having one bartender like during the whole night. I guess maybe it makes more money for them.
She's
but
there by herself sometimes.
They be by themselves pretty much all the time. Like I don't. Like, I'm like that's a little dangerous, ain't it? Like what if somebody come in this bitch?
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. What's going on with this? I think I fucked up my PS4 by putting on the YouTube for too long. Is Nard good with electronics? Nard, can you fix this? What is he at? Nard's his cousin. All right. How much time we got on this?
Guys, give it up.
Oh, it's pretty good. Okay. Weed, crowd work, gimmick. Yeah, I think I noticed when I was in Detroit, I would smoke weed, but I would definitely stop like around this time. The show's not till 8, and I think that's my. And then after shows, I think that was, and I was happy. I think
saying you're better off smoking like later.
Oh, like having enough time, having at least 3 to 4 hours before the show. Because I think
to smoke before the show.
Last night I was smoking as I'm walking on stage. I was smoking with you guys, and then the roast I was smoking so much, and I started drinking with Goose. Shout out Goose.
And you
Swing.
saying
I was bad? I'm bad,
down.
big
Okay,
time.
Gotcha.
Big, and even if I don't, even if I guess I'm not doing that because they actually liked me last night. I didn't think they did, but they really were nice after. I got some follows, but I shout out to Stu. But and they said it was like I believe them. I don't know why they would lie.
The Church Comedy Club, yo, I would change. Fuck the stew. Y'all put up the Walking Taco Tuesdays at the Church Comedy Club.
Yeah, the church. This really is fuck up.
The church juke joint.
But I just don't. I feel like I don't do as good.
When you fucked up, yeah.
I haven't fucked up as high. I could be.
Okay, gotcha.
And Purdom summed it up. He goes, if I do 2 shows that night, I'll take 1 or 2. It's maybe if something's going around, and like that might be the ticket.
Yeah.
Because I've been high on stage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do this move too much. I'm not even making eye contact. And I'm like, on the guitar, I'm closing my eyes. I was.
See, for me, it's
last night.
Being too drunk is what would fuck me up on stage.
Well, that'll get me too.
Yeah,
I repeat my jokes.
Yeah, like high ain't never like bothered me. But I've also like been on stage sober as far as like with regular shows that weren't clean shows and still was able to crush. So I know that I can do it without it. I really more or less smoke like before getting on stage. The same reason why I smoke, before watching a YouTube video or
that shit gets your dick hard. What? The whole rest of this episode's gonna be me trying to fix this. I think my PS4 just broke. Give me a PS5 stat.
How do I? I about to say. I think it's just because it's a PS4.
Yeah.
I mean,
here we go. It's doing.
It's literally a PS4.
Oh, did I hit a button?
I'm about to say it might be on.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
I'm like,
how that happen?
Your PS4 is literally cussing you the fuck out right now.
PS4 is
like,
probably
stop
mad.
touching me.
So it's off because I turned it off like an idiot. Man, how that even happen? My elbow must have hit it. This might not. Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah.
It's blue. It was still not. It was still doing some wonky shit though, because it did die out. Which is why I went to TV. I think it lost like the input. I don't know. This is a great pod. Welcome to Tool Time with Rudy, and the tool is me. All right, here we go. It's working. Oh God. What's that fucking pizza again here?
Did you really order pizza?
No.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Sorry, I cut you off. So okay, I'm trying to keep these things 30 minutes each. We did everything. New jokes. Do you have any new jokes for me?
Do you want to get this fixed, or you want to just keep talking while
I'm
we're
gonna try to do a little bit of both.
I didn't know if you wanted to wait and restart.
You're right. Here we go. No. We'll take it.
Not restart from the top. I meant like.
That's funny. I make you start the whole thing over. Can you walk in the house again and roll the blunt?
Watch my
right.
my 2020 YouTube series again.
Yeah, pretty good. Unfollow me if Rudy was watching. Oh, can't. Yeah, you're right. This is bad. You can't have any of this on, I guess. Although this isn't. It could get monetized in the future though, because we are doing things by the books now. So I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna do a nice pause here. That looks cool. Oh no, it doesn't. What am I talking about? How do you just fucking pause this? Come on, like and subscribe. That's what I'm missing. I never say that. Okay, pause. Now we're in an old mall. Okay. So I went through a lot of old jokes like I used to do. I'm going to try some of these. You used to open for Pauly Shore, and then he stopped using you because it turns out Pauly won a cracker.
You've told me these.
I know. You don't seem too excited about it.
You told me these.
It's 2025, and I've decided to stop using gay slurs on my LinkedIn. Okay? No.
You've told me.
You've heard that?
You've told me these.
I never said the N-word. I only said it one time in school when the teacher forced me to say it during Huck Finn. It was a weird math class.
You've told me.
Versions of them. Oh, here we go. It's Pride Month. I did a show at a gay bar, and I got hit by a fruit punch. I went at a gay. I did a show at a gay. I heard this already.
Yes.
What's the punchline?
You just said it.
What is it? I got hit by a fruit punch, and my shirt got ruined because the same guy threw his drink at me. You can laugh. You haven't heard that one.
It's crazy.
You haven't heard that one.
This guy is crazy.
I had a girl get mad at me. She came over, we hooked up, and she got mad at me because I had like water. She got mad I had single-use plastics in the house. But like, what do you think you are?
This guy.
Dude, have you played NBA 2K5? There's a new setting.
2K5?
Yeah, or 2K6. Is that thing that makes sense? Is it 2K4?
You mean you trying to say 25? Because
MPA.
2K5 would be
2005.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you saying 2K5?
Whatever. You play the new NBA game. There's a setting you can put a WNBA. It's just like the other version, except the stadiums are half empty. You've heard that before, I think. Okay.
You told me all these.
Well, have you heard that a lot of Jewish comedians change their name for the stage, not make it sound as Jewish? That's why I'm happy to announce I'm changing my name to Larry, the not Jewish cable guy.
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
I've heard that one. Okay. Yeah. I'm a grounded person. So don't tell my parents I'm here. They think I'm doing my homework. All right.
You've told me these.
No, I told you that last night.
All of these sound hella familiar.
Well, it's just kind of not funny.
You actually play that one?
Which one?
That guitar?
Yeah,
one?
I love that guitar. Just you have to kind of plug it in. That's nice though. I wish.
Why you don't take that one with you on the road?
Because it doesn't. Because when you plug it in, it's not. You have to like. I would have to have like pedals and stuff. It's like it sounds, or like you need like a. It sounds so like almost a garage band simple. Like doesn't. At least the acoustic is still an acoustic guitar. It's like it has like a full sound. Because like I guess I could if I bought a pedal that had acoustic pedal. You hit that bitch. I don't know. I played it back in the bands. You're right. You've heard all these pretty much all before. Is this, maybe you haven't heard this though. I used to play in college. I would play Ding Dong Ditch, and that's where we left my Korean friend Ding Dong alone at the parties. No, okay. You like that one?
That was your response.
Oh, my ex-girlfriend. I just saw she had, on Instagram. She had a kid, and it's been like 5 years since we broke up, and she's still trying to make me jealous. She's still trying to make whatever. I did that one with Sam. These suck. We're gonna cut from. I think if I didn't do guitar, I don't think I'd be doing stand-up anymore. It's not fun. Some of these times it's not fun. I want to do 5 minutes every show, once a week. What am I talking about? That's not true. All right. I gotta go back. There's no more joke. We'll cut back into. So on the tape, what is this actually on? We'll cut like 25. Okay, we'll do 5 more minutes, and I'll cut the last 4 minutes of whatever that was. But I'll do one joke just for you. The single-use plastic. That was pretty good. That's the one I'll keep in. That's new. Single-use plastic. It's based on true story. Anyways, I left that show with you. I think she's subscribed, so I gotta watch what I say. But I hooked up. Nothing sexual, too sexual. It's nice make out, and like I said, sucked on fake titties. Fake titties.
Oh,
They
you
were
sucked
fake.
on fake titties. Okay,
An older,
like some implants.
but they were like not like overly large. Probably she had cancer. Don't want to think about why she was an older lady, but I think that's not true.
Yo, what?
Guess how old she was. If you're right, if you get it right,
66.
no. Would you hook up with a 66-year-old? Have you hooked up with a 66-year-old? Who are you talking to?
The oldest.
Get me off this pod.
No.
SOS.
When you when you run the church comedy club, there's always
There were some older ladies though last night.
There's
There's some older ladies though last night. There's Mama sketchy. Papa
said
sketchy.
there were some older ladies there.
And then one lady made you a meal. That's a real honeyboo right there.
She didn't make me a meal.
What'd she bring
those
you?
Those were little cake bites. She bakes. Yeah.
That still looks
she
delicious.
goes to our church.
She liked me.
I know her
She liked my songs. I could tell.
I
And
know
then I
her.
started doing the jokes. Woo! Get me out of here.
She didn't like the gender reveal cake.
No, she actually did.
Oh,
That one got everyone on my side, which made me think. Which also proves my point. I think you have to, if you're doing race jokes, a gay joke, a Jew joke, it always works better. Like if I try to do an Indian joke and the Indians are actually in the room, it always kills. They love it.
For sure.
So I think that gender reveal. Like, I was doing Jew stuff. There's no Jews there,
Right.
and they don't realize how Jew. I don't know. They would tense. I said, and also they tense up on gay. Blacks don't like gay. Black men don't like gay stuff. I think.
Yeah, that's because
I say that, but then they.
most of them are undercover.
That's true.
I think
I've
the
been to
niggas who get the
Atlanta.
maddest about being about
You're right, I'm
gay
saying that, but
shit-
then also Saturday was so fun, and they were loving that shit. That was the blackest room we had in the gimmick. Which I'd end on that.
Oh,
Chocolate
yeah.
Saturday, baby.
chocolate.
Even you came out, you were like,
Yeah, I was like,
you couldn't go to your
yo,
usual
this is-
bag of white tricks.
Yeah,
You're
I'm like, yo,
"Ah."
there's some niggas in here
Yeah.
tonight, baby.
Some.
It's crowd full of them.
They kind of were.
I brought 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah,
Usually it's just my 3 in the back.
yeah. But that was actually a fun ass show.
Yeah, no, that was great.
That got my spirits back
yeah,
up.
bro. No, listen, I fuck with
Didn't
the gimmick,
smoke
man.
before that show.
I fuck with the gimmick, but
Smoked after that set. Game changer.
yes. Going back to that real quick.
That's what we talk about.
The smoking before the set.
You are so more established. You didn't start off smoking. Like when you first started doing open mics in the early days, were you getting high as fucking going on stage?
Well, I was drinking. I was in the army, so I
Gotcha.
couldn't smoke.
So you would drink. So you get. That's more common though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think drunk comics at open mic can still be kind of funny if their jokes are funny. I think there's a lesson. Maybe don't smoke as much until after your set. Definitely, even at open mic.
But that's what I'm saying. See, for me,
But not you. You're established.
back then when I was getting drunk, like even on showcases, mics,
Yeah.
whatever, and I'm just drinking, waiting on my turn. And by the time I get on stage, like I have video footage of me being so drunk, and I literally didn't tell none of my jokes. Like I wasn't doing crowd work, but I was just kind of just improv, and I'm just doing shit, saying shit, and I'm talking about just crushing. But I didn't even know what that was back then. I almost looked at it as a bad thing back then. Like, damn, man, I stood on stage, and even though it went well, but I didn't tell my jokes. That's how I was thinking back then. So I did realize, like, okay, I can get too drunk and not stick with what I'm supposed to be doing. But I've never been too high and it affected me, I guess is what I'm saying. So, but when I didn't want to smoke for the Juneteenth show, it was because I didn't want to feel too relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Is what it was.
This bitch,
Yeah,
oh,
right,
shit.
right.
Out of the gate.
Right. I didn't even want to slip up and just be like, you know what I'm saying? So this next shit, or just,
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Just, and not even realize that it happened.
Exactly. You're
So
right.
I was like, I'm gonna be just clear. I'm just gonna be focused on this assignment because my mom was in charge of this shit. The city of Newport Richie is
Yeah,
sponsoring it. The
yeah.
mayor is involved. So it's like I don't want to embarrass her. I'm
Yeah.
hosting the thing, and they've been promoting this as there's a comedian here. So people are coming not necessarily for Rudy Wilson, but they're coming to
For a
see
show.
a comedian.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I have to try to be funny with like that. And so literally, God's honest truth, I didn't pray. I didn't smoke. I said a prayer, and while I was on stage and it was happening, I don't really remember having that feeling that that I have when I know I'm on stage killing. When I know like I got this shit in the
'Cause you
bag.
did cocaine for the first time. This okay.
I never had that feeling, but the reception I had afterwards, bro, people were ranting like, "Oh my gosh, you were amazing!
Oh hell yeah,
you were hilarious! Oh, I mean,
were they looting?
Were they
looting?
Right. I mean, like the
That's
people who work
awesome.
because it was at Richie's Suncoast Theater.
Because they've seen some other acts there. I'm sure.
So one of the ladies who worked
me,
she said, "Have you ever performed here before?"
Like,
nah. I said, "Nah." She said, "Man, you need to." So she introduced me to the exec director. She's like, "We need your information." Like,
there we go, Florida Man Hour, baby. I'll host you. I'll bring you out.
Yeah. So it's
remember me from the wind 4 years ago? It was fun.
So I'm saying, me being able to pull that off, definitely with the help of God, because I was too calm for a situation like that.
Yes, theater.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's a fun theater.
Like I'm saying, but too calm to like, because for me to get on stage and not use profanity, that's easy.
Yeah.
But to try to be my natural sense of humor,
a little bit of a muzzle on.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's kind of whatever. But for it to go so well, I ain't gonna lie, I was just like, phew. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but
hopefully see us Newport Richie Theater soon.
there's a spot out there. I'm supposed to hit them up Thursday. He actually wants to do comedy out there. It's right next door to the theater.
Well, we're gonna start drumming.
Yeah, we should do that, man.
That's what I'm saying. That would make it fun too.
That would make it fun.
I could do what with 5 jokes I want to do that night. I don't do the whole thing. I just do like 5 jokes. Let me just do songs. We do songs that don't even have to be funny.
And we
can cover Adam Sandler.
And they're trying
songs.
to do something on a Wednesday. They need he's looking for a Wednesday night.
Done. And Sean wants me to kind of do these shows at the gimmick. But like, I think when I come back, like I'd rather do like a guaranteed paid spot. And I like kind of going out there. And those people see you. You get those people at the gimmick to see like the real. I'm gimmick's burning me out a little bit. But I think when August comes, I'm gonna be stoked.
I guess you're cutting all this out, huh?
No, I'm keeping it in. Sean knows. I talk to Sean almost every day. It's a little too much. But no, he knows. He's kind of burned. He's like, there's changes we both want to make. I mean, if the Green Room doesn't come back, I'm not going to do it. I can't. The fact the last 2 shows, I can't do. I can't be outside with mosquitoes like that. I can't be like walking through a zigzag to get to the crowd every time to host somebody. And I can't the fact that I can't go through the back access. Yeah. It's like once I'm in there, it's like now I'm just front facing with everybody.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And like to plug the guitar in's annoyance. It's like
And for me, see, I like
meeting him after.
I try. Me too, especially for me doing like crowd work. I don't really like to talk to people before the show because it takes away from what's going to happen during the show. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even when we have to be up front or just say not in the back, that's why I just go to the side by the cars or whatever and duck off because I don't even be wanting to.
No.
I don't even want to go ahead and get information ahead of time. Like crowd work for me works best if I know nothing about you. It's actually harder when I know you.
It's true.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so even with the way I had to kind of work it last night, I had to kind of, a lot of these people. I
realized how much you knew them already from like other shows. Like,
well, yeah, but see, a lot of these people, like, I don't like know them, but I've met them at other shows, and we've just stayed connected since then, and they'll just come to a show. With it, like the LaQuandra,
she's awesome.
She was there.
Yeah, Goose Wayne.
Yeah, that's
both Goose Wayne shows and now this show.
Yeah, and I literally told her about the show that
and
day.
I thought she hated me, followed me, loves the mom song. She's like, no, I like her. I'm like, oh, she's a fan. She's a comedy fan.
Yeah.
All right. That's me high on stage. If I was like, that's me. I implode immediately.
Yeah.
But like, I like smoking like this. This is where it's fun to smoke.
There's
no it's nice a mic. I don't care.
Man.
Sorry. Last topic. Hit me with it.
Last 2 things. Number 1, I just want to say, bro, I really feel like all of us are like right on the brinks.
Something's gonna happen.
Of just
suicide.
Absolutely.
Alcoholism.
Like I really do. But what I was going to say
was
was
bubble of us boys and girls. Yeah. There's like a team of us that are.
Like I feel like it's going even niggas I know in other places that. You know, the Chris Renoirs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love Chris.
You know,
it's fun getting nice DMs now. I'm getting DMs, but also I'm getting offers. I'm like, I will go headline that brewery now for that much money. All right, I'll do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 35 minutes, 40 minutes. That's I'm doing that. I'm doing that. And Sean's like seeing that, but I think he's like, that's what he needs. I try and tell him like, you gotta make sure there's gotta be a give and take a little bit. Anyway, Sean knows all this. We're figuring it out. More time, more money. Yeah, maybe we only do 4 to 5 of us on a show, and there are like 2 guest spots, and the 3 of us get like a decent paycheck for that night.
Right.
Because we are the show.
Yeah, not for sure.
And I know that, I don't know. I liked being in charge of it too, but that's a whole different job on its own. Halloween to March was so great, but I couldn't do it. Burnt out on that. How you like the Excel? You hated the Excel?
The available sheet?
I think some people hate it.
Oh,
I love it. To me, it's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah,
Because like Sean's like, I'll just start texting him and call him like, no one wants that, dude.
Yeah,
no one wants to
just
call
put
from
your
you at 7
availables,
a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and hell yeah, and I like it.
Me too.
I
Sorry.
did forget what I was going. The second
I know.
thing.
Talking about the gimmick.
First thing I was saying, I know
Always with
we
the
all
pop.
gonna
Chris
make it.
Renoir. Chris Renoir.
No, but he was just part of. But no, it was the second thing
On
I
the
was going to
cusp.
say. Yeah, that was the first thing.
Yes,
all
that
of that
was
is
number
still
one.
a part of the
I
first thing.
listened.
I've said that. I was saying it was 2 more things. It was the last topic. Oh no, this is what made me think of that because you said when you said the words this is when it's fun smoking.
Yes.
That made me think about I guess let's say the at least from our lens, the more presumable or presumably enjoyable time of comedy. That's what made me even say we all on the brinks, because this is how my mind works. So I'm trying to connect it for you
Yes,
out
yes.
loud, okay? because it technically doesn't connect, but this is how it connected. So when you said that, you said that this is when it's fun smoking. I was thinking about this is when it's fun doing comedy, and that's like being able to like not only do this but do this on the road, like even your
Yeah,
vlog and stuff.
I
Like
know.
we're going to different cities,
Rudy was
doing
impressed.
shows or whatever.
I saw a sneak peek. He's impressed.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But being able to, not even really like double monetize, but you're double kind of creating. Like we're going there for a show, but you're also
Yes.
creating the.
And it makes it more fun.
Right, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
it-
so for me, I'm saying like when it was something about the way you said that's when
Yeah.
smoking is fun. It made me think about comedy in that same way. Like, though it's fun right now, but we're still in the trenches.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm
Exactly.
sure there will be woes that will be on that next level that we'll have to deal with. But as
I think
far
all
as
the
having
ticket
that,
sales will be the next thing for us. That's like our next thing, like having to actually start getting these weird like one-off nights. Like we start doing like headliner shows, like,
Right.
But it's like up to us to sell tickets now
Right.
based on us. And I was like,
Right.
damn, that's a stress I don't want to deal with.
yeah. But that's why.
We're already kind of doing that at the gimmick. They know they're going to see you and me at the gimmick.
For sure,
So
for
it's
sure,
like-
and I'm okay with that, even for just say
I know.
6 months or whatever. 'Cause especially for me, because you already
Put us on the poster.
You already not had your job or whatever. Like with
Yeah.
me, it's
You're
been
the-
like
that's the biggest question.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, new
not have-
full-time comic.
New full-time comic. So for me, it's like if I can even figure out, for starters, within these first 6 months, how to live off comedy full time. I got this consistent show going.
That's my next episode. They unfollow
et cetera,
me.
et cetera, et
It's so
cetera.
how I did
and
it.
then from there,
Yeah.
build up the just say notoriety, where then you can travel, even if it's to a little small, boom, and then whatever comes from there.
Have you
feel what I'm
read
saying?
the book, that 48 Laws of Power?
I know about it. I've read
Law
it.
number 1: learn to read.
It's not bad.
It's actually not
And fine
bad.
print to say with your black ass.
I'm gonna write that down just in case. I saw those jokes I was doing earlier too. That are gonna get cut out.
Now that was a good one.
All right, and we already plugged everything. Maybe we could peg some. Maybe we'll do one more smoke. I'm gonna go for a run, do some laundry. 4 o'clock. I'm gonna see you later at the show. You got 4:30, Nard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually nailed this. Rudy, you're the best. I'll see you Saturday. Kill it this Friday. Always see Rudy at the stew. Sounds like every Tuesday, which is really is gonna be. I'm actually worried about that, but not till this next month. We'll figure it out. Because maybe we'll pitch to him next month, or give us 10 p.m. slot.
Wait, say it all that again.
Sorry, I don't want to lose you at Overtime Pub.
Oh.
I think if I lose you, it becomes a different thing I have to sell, and I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, we
So
just
we'll do different day maybe. We'll try that first. Different day's the easiest.
Let's just
awesome.
let's just cross the bridge when we.
That's
get
what I'm saying.
there.
So
'Cause it's
this
not,
month-
that's June poster. It's not
That's
even
but
till
the July's nice one, which I don't know when it is, but
Yeah,
it's
so I'm
super
saying,
better
yeah.
picture of you, which I hope.
We'll just let's figure out even how I work that out with not being at
True.
the Taco Tuesday shit.
Who knows,
'Cause
by then maybe we might be self-contained. You can kind of
I might can miss once
do a video
month.
message.
Yeah, I might can do once. I
Zoom
I
in?
make him miss once a month.
Yeah, and you could zoom in. Just do a Zoom call from the back.
Because it wouldn't hurt to be able to make money in 2 spots.
Exactly.
And only have to be in one.
And hopefully, I think if just kind of how we're doing it now, get you some. I think you only whatever. We'll go into detail. Hopefully, more pay for you.
Yeah.
You saw what I was doing last. I think tip jar is a game changer. That tip jar,
Tip jar is
that's
a
gonna
game
be like.
changer.
I can give that every time you come out. I think that makes it easier for you to come out.
Yeah, tip jar is a game.
'Cause I know the cheaper spots are a little harder, but allocated budget. With that said, this part might not make it in. What did we just talk about? The fucking 48 laws of power. Whatever. That's so stupid. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think we already ended this, but just in case.
Taco Tuesday, man. Walking Taco Tuesday at the Stew, a.k.a. the Church Comedy Club, 911 East 122nd Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33612. 7:30 is the open mic. 8:30 is the main show. $4 walking tacos, $5 tickets.
And there may be a new monthly music show. And there may be I might do a little one-nighter there. We'll figure it all out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Rudy Wilson.
The camera broke, but the audio was good. Put this pod, get you in the mood. We got Rudy Wilson talking shop. Crowd working, you cannot stop. Free content on a Monday.